This is breaking news.
And we interrupt our programming with breaking news. Right now, Canadian wildfires are creating poor air quality in the tri-state area, posing a health danger to millions of people. What you see now, New York City, Central Park, the green there at the bottom, really the only thing helping us there with that thick haze as we are under an air quality alert for another day. Hello, I'm Dana Tyler. We here at CBS 2 and CBS News New York continue to monitor the smoky haze as it blankets our skyline even beyond to our suburbs. This picture, yes, this is a live look at Manhattan from our Earth cam. Thick and orange, the orange skies have really been prevalent. And also you can smell this smoke in the air, smoke coming our way more than 500 miles from Canada. How is this affecting air traffic? Well, a ground stop has been issued at Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey. You couldn't fly. You see that. You wouldn't want the pilot to fly. That is thick. LaGuardia Airport in New York City. Earlier, they had the ground stop due to low visibility. It's been lifted now, but there are delays, arrival delays, more than 2 hours and a half at Newark, departure delays. We're told JFK right now is not experiencing any delays because of this heavy smoke. Just a short time ago, New York State's Department of Health, the acting commissioner, gave an update. He spoke about who is most vulnerable and how you know if you fall on that list.
Individuals who, when they go outside, are at higher risk of having respiratory problems more so than other individuals. So, you know, people who have existing lung disease, maybe someone with asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. There are other people who have heart disease, someone who had maybe congestive heart failure, or maybe you've had a prior heart attack. These are some individuals that we would expect at higher risk to have a harder time with the air conditions out there right now. There's other individuals too that are going to be a little bit more vulnerable. You know, anyone who's moved far along in their pregnancy would notice this. You know, we have to think about some other individuals as well, maybe the very young and the very old as well. So we want to be thoughtful about those individuals in particular, that they really do try to stay inside with their windows closed.
We want to go back out live, another look at this unprecedented event happening across the tri-state area, dangerous conditions it's causing. Mayor Adams spoke earlier this morning about the city's air quality.
Last night at 10 p.m., the air quality index hit 218, a very unhealthy level. On the levels of health concern, it really sent shockwaves throughout the entire city and this region. And this morning at 7 a.m., the air quality index was 174 in the Bronx and will remain around that level for at least another day. But this is an unprecedented event in our city, and New Yorkers must take precaution.
The mayor and the school's chancellor going on to make the decision that New York City public schools, yes, classes are held, but no recess outside, no type of extracurricular sporting activities, students staying inside. And New York City is not the only district taking this important and drastic health move. And we can talk about mask wearing, too. I saw a lot of people wearing masks as the acting health commissioner spoke about people who have, compromised health situations. This is really for all of us. It's tough out there. It's thick. You smell the smoke. You don't want those particles in your nose. Let's get and down into your lungs. Let's get to Vanessa Murdock and talk about the skies, talk about these poor health conditions and this alert, the air alert. Vanessa.
Yeah, so yesterday when we discussed the situation, we saw pictures like this. The air quality alert was in effect until midnight tonight. But we now know that we have to extend that air quality alert, and that has happened. It's now until midnight tomorrow night. So this gives you a sense that while we will see some minor improvement tomorrow, it will still be another day where we are really in the thick of the smoke and having to deal with these dangerous conditions outside. Let's give you a live look at the obscured skyline. Smoke overhead reaching the surface and obscuring visibility across the tri-state area. 66 degrees right now, and we look at some of those visibilities coming into the newsroom. We're down to a half-mile visibility in Cranberry. This, again, because of the dense smoke across the region. Less than a mile in the park, at a mile in Roslyn, Scarsdale, Darien, just over that mile mark in Alpine, a little bit better out on the east end. But nonetheless, the entirety of the tri-state area dealing with dangerous air quality right now. Some of the highest numbers I saw were actually in Manhattan just hours ago. So certainly it is not pleasant out there. It's dangerous. Here's a look at that air quality alert. Again, in effect now through midnight tomorrow, not just for us, but we are not alone in this. We are looking at this activity all the way up through upstate New York, much of PA, Connecticut, Rhode Island, as well as Massachusetts, down into Delaware, portions of Maryland too. This poor air is streaming down from Canada. More than 100 fires burning in Quebec, and that smoke is being funneled right toward us. What I'm showing you right now is the satellite imagery. You can't see a whole lot happening here. Smoke is hard to detect on this particular satellite imagery that we're using. What we're going to do now, though, is overlay the current smoke conditions across the tri-state area. Purple indicative of the thickest smoke we've seen so far. And unfortunately, you can see more thick smoke streaming toward us. It's not going to get better. It will get worse before it gets better. It does get better overnight. So let's show you hour by hour what you can expect. We see that purple continuing to reach through the region as you make your way home from work. Approaching the midnight hours, some slight improvement out there, but even through the day tomorrow, unfortunately, the smoke does linger. I think it will look more like it did early today with a thick, smoky haze, but not so much the smoke sitting on the surface. That's what we expect for your Thursday. Friday, too, as we start the day, it will be the same story, but we do expect by Friday, midday and beyond, we'll see some more significant improvement in air quality. Tonight, 56 degrees, widespread smoke. That air quality is poor for all of us. Tomorrow, 74 with some minor improvements out there and maybe a stray PM shower. Dana, back to you.
All right, Vanessa, thank you. Again, the air quality alert extended till tomorrow night. So we have more at midnight, more than 24 hours to go. You've been watching our breaking news coverage of the air quality alert that's affecting our area. We must be careful so it does not affect our health. There's the RFK Triborough Bridge, and again, you can barely see it, let alone those buildings behind it. We'll bring you updates on our streaming channel, CBS News New York, and our website, cbsnewyork.com. And, of course, we'll be back here with you, CBS 2 News, beginning at 5. I'll see you at 6. I'm Dana Tyler.
This has been Breaking News.